Welcome, proxies, to a one-year account review for Zenless Zone Zero, a Hoyoverse game. I've been playing since day one from the introduction of this game, and I've played it somewhat casually at first. I didn't know if I was going to continue it when I started playing. For those of you who tried the game before at launch, they had a different mechanic known as TV mode, which wasn't really my style of gameplay. It was fine for what it was. My frustration with that mode came from the text-based non-voiced yapping that would start occurring, and it would block you from progressing. So I'd be trying to focus on solving a puzzle or getting somewhere, and then I would just feel stuck, and it was very frustrating. So it wasn't so much for me. I think I disliked it for reasons other than maybe some other people, but I've heard people share a similar frustration as I did. But enough about that. They have revamped the game. They've improved the game since then and made quite a few changes. So if you haven't given Zenless Zone Zero a try since release, or maybe earlier in the year, and you're looking for something to try, give it a go. It is a free-to-play gotcha game from Hoyoverse, and you can get started. It's just a 2.0 one-year anniversary, so there's a lot of free gifts you can get to progress your account, to catch up, to try some of the new stuff. So it's a good time to get going if you wanted to give it a go or pick it up again. So with that, I figured we'd dive into Zenless Zone Zero and talk about my account after 1 year. As you'll see here, I've got Bernice. She is my favorite character in the game. I do like Bernice and her character. She's very happy, and yeah, who can deny the song that they put out, "Burning Desires," which became quite the trend earlier in the year. Um, so my account isn't free to play. It was free to play up until Bernice's release, and I was not going to get her, as in I lost the 50-50 on the gotcha polls. And so I got the Welkins, or whatever they're called, the new Eridu Pass for the subscription, and you can stack those. So I stacked them for 6 months. It ran out, and so I've essentially had um, maybe about 7 months total with the pass, which gives extra polychromes. So this isn't necessarily indicative of where you can get to within 1 year of progress. Just keep that in mind. You will have less polls than I had, but with enough time, you can get there as well. And the good news is, in Zenless Zone Zero, you can, if you wanted to, play completely free to play, or you can play as a low spender. It's your choice. Play how you want, enjoy the game how you want, and I think the key thing is just spend responsibly if you are going to spend. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into it. First things first, let's go ahead and take a look at my character roster. You'll see Miyabi here, the Void Hunter. She came out mid-year. Maybe we start from the beginning if we can. Of course, we've got Nicole. We've got Nicole, who you get for free, but she's quite good. So if you got Noelle, man, wow. Nicole, if you got Nicole, and you pick up a few of her constellations or cinema mindscapes, definitely build her. She is quite a good character for a lot of teams. She does Defense Shred, which really helps your damage output there. This outfit was available from an event, but if you want to pick this up now, I think you have to spend some stuff to get it now. So my Nicole, her skills are fairly high because I invested into her early. She has what does she has? She usually has Kaboom, but I do share weapons. So where did that go? Kaboom? No. Yes. Usually give her that just to give it. But you're really in Zen Zone Zero, you can get by with kind of anything. Don't necessarily take a look at my builds and say, hey, these are the most optimized builds. I play this, like I said, fairly casual, and I'll show you that in just a second, my approach here. Kambuna Cannon, if you do get it, is a generally good weapon. But yeah, you can make pretty much anything work. So I mentioned I played this casually. What does that mean? So these discs in Zenless Zone Zero are very much like artifacts or echoes in Genshin and WoWo respectively. They've got some stats. The nice thing is they can't roll random levels, but they do the old 3-line, 4-line thing, and they have a main stat. So there's 6 of them. Generally, you want to pair a 4-piece and a 2-piece together, and that's going to vary depending on the character what you want to do. But I don't have time to learn all that for every single character. Look how many characters I have. Who wants to do that? But they do have this recommend button down here, which has been an absolute lifesaver since they introduced this. You don't have to go look up guides. Click on this. It shows you 4-piece of this green set, 2-piece of this black and green set. Most people do that, 46.6%. Boom, done. So that's automatically going to filter your gear. And then you can go to each individual slot and hit recommend, and it will tell you what people use on that slot. 73% use energy recharge here. So immediately I know, yep, I'm going to put on an energy recharge there. And you just go to each one of these, ether bonus damage, cool. Yep, I'm going to do that. What's on this one? Anomaly proficiency, there we go. Yep, cool. Now, can you get better stats? Absolutely. This one's probably better. It's probably better. Attack, crit damage. This one's got some crit. Who knows? Who knows? The thing is, I don't really care. This works, and it gets the job done. And I've been clearing content from very early on in the game, very, very early on. So I just want you to not stress about artifacts and the best possible builds. That's if you're into that, you want to min max, you want to level your stuff up and get the biggest numbers and the fastest times. You do you. But for those who aren't into that, just know that you don't need to go that route. And I certainly haven't in this game. So that's Nicole. She is, where is it? She is Mindscape 6 or Cinema Level 6. And the cool thing about this, check this out. I love this in this game. So you get this new art that gets revealed, which you can turn on and off. So it starts off like, where is it? Starts off like this. And then as you unlock constellations or mindscapes, it starts to reveal the final art, which is pretty cool. It doesn't actually deactivate the mindscapes, but I thought that's it's a pretty nice touch. Pretty nice touch. They got some cool art there. For skills, again, in this game, it took me a little while to learn this, but leveling these core skills to F, really a big priority. Similarly to the discs, now they have added this button where you go upgrade suggestions. That's all the guide you need. That's all the guide you need. It says level your skill to F, then level your EX special skill, this one here. And they have icons. I love that. Pictures. Pictures tell me what to do. It's amazing. You don't have to read all this nonsense. If you want to level something else after you've leveled the EX as high as you want to, then level the burst and the swap. But that's pretty great. She's pretty well invested. So that's Nicole. I started early on with Anby, but quickly managed to get Chingy. So let me go find Chingy. Chingy's here. She's one of the initial stunners, 5-star stunners supports. So I did steal her weapon for Trigger. I just got her weapon on her rerun. She was running one of these other ones, probably the steam oven here for the longest time. Yeah, it was the steam oven, in fact. No. Yeah, the Damara battery. Yeah, she was running this for the longest time. And she was fine. It was, again, clearing content. You can get this. It's gotcha weapon. Yeah, you can still clear with this easily. And it was only R1 until very, very recently as well. I've picked up her weapon. And the thing to keep in mind with all 5-star weapons in this game, if you're having any trouble clearing, get the damage dealer's weapon, and things will be a lot easier, like a lot. So especially if you're right on the edge, you're going to finish stuff. So similar kind of thing. Again, just recommended. Back through. I mean, that one's got, I guess, a double crit. But yeah, I don't really put too much into my builds. So I got Chingy and Julian was my first team, my first go-to team. This was my Shiyu defense side 1 team for the longest time. She's pretty cool. Go into a stun window, switch to Nicole, do the defense shred, switch to Julian, and do the burst. So I have the event weapon. I did buy the battle pass once as well. I thought I should mention that. Just once. Yes, for Bernice, so I picked up the battle pass weapon. If you did the event, you might have Marcato Desire, which is arguably better than the event one, to be honest. But I was using Starlight Engine for the longest time. So if you're using Starlight Engine, just make sure you get a bit of crit rate so you can actually crit. I don't use her as much as I used to, but just because I've used her so much, I've been trying some other teams. But actually, I think I did use her on this Shiyu defense just for old time's sake.
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
I don't remember the order of other characters, but once I started clearing stuff, I started building characters like Lucy.
What do I owe the
Lucy's Mindscape 6 now. For her, she wants a bunch of attack somewhere in her kit. It'll talk about that. But again, upgrade suggestions go here. Burst and EX, and then core and all that. So if we look at her EX, it's big old wall of text. Attack increases by 23% of Lucy's attack. So give her as much of an attack as you can. And then when you do that, it's going to increase up to 600 attack. This is a big deal for the next character that swaps in. So definitely worth using. Lucy's a good one to build if you have on your account as well. She's a great supporter. I heard Sukaku was good, but honestly, she's one of my least favorite quote-unquote good characters. She's very slow. And although she does give an attack buff, it just, I don't know, I kind of find her annoying to use. I did keep losing 50-50s before Bernice and ended up picking up Caesar. Caesar has a shield. She's fine. Shouldn't really do a ton of damage. But, you know, it made playing Nekomata, who was one of my first 5 stars due to losing all my 50-50s. Played Neko. I actually enjoy Neko's style. Neko's play style. It's fine. It's just her damage just isn't quite there. So I do have C1 Neko. I've just, using my selector now, picked up her weapon. So I haven't played her since I gave her weapon. I should give her another try. But yeah, here we go. 70 to 160. I have no idea what her stats are. Again, I haven't really tried too much on this. But she was clearing as well with whatever she had before. Starlight Engine, I would just take from Jian, and we were clearing. So, yeah, the pieces aren't the most amazing there. You know, not everything has double crit. That one does, but some miss rolls. And this is a really good piece. That's a good one. So, let's see. So more recently, I got Bernice. I basically started putting Bernice in every single team, and I really liked it. The anomaly buildup is fantastic. She's got off field. She does damage herself. I also picked up on her rerun, her weapon, and she just went off the chart, right? Like, she's awesome. So really, really like Bernice. And yeah, she went next level when I got her weapon as well. Just quickly show this. You can tell me in the comments if my stats or builds are all right. That piece is pretty sad, I'm sure. So is that one, but AP. So you know, I don't think she needs anything else, but probably wants as much AP in these pieces as we can get, and I just don't have them. But yeah, she's pretty awesome. Let's see, who else? Pretty hard to like go in order. I got Haramasu for free. I haven't built him yet, just due to resources. I don't really like Anton, don't like Ben, don't like Billy. Korin, I started building very early game for the main quest, but quickly switched when I got more characters. I got Seth M6, but I've quite literally never played him. Same with Polkra because I got Trigger. Anby is switched off. I got Panion Who's new. So we got him. I'm currently building him. So he'll go with the new teams.
Standing by.
Soldier Zero Anby, I kind of regret. Not because she's bad. She's aggressively fine. Is the best way I can put it. But I wasn't planning on pulling for her. I wanted to save, and I kind of got the itch to do some pulls. And as soon as I got invested, I got her, and then she didn't do much damage. So then I got her weapon, and then I lost some 50-50s, and yeah, it took a lot of my polychromes. So definitely something that always make a plan and stick to it. Always make a plan and stick to it. When I got Trigger, I was a little happier with her, but again, I was already so low on polychromes. I wasn't planning to pull for Trigger either, but I needed to recover my investment from Sandby. So as a result, what we do here is we just share the teapot around, which is a pretty good. It's a good enough weapon. You can tell me if it's terrible or not, but it's decent. It's got good impact, and yeah, the Trigger seems to get the job done. We got Astra Yao, who's currently on banner. This is probably my second favorite character. I really like her effects, her animations, her personality. She seems very happy, and she just gives the team a ton of damage. So early on, I did pick up her weapon as well. Yeah, it's just fantastic. She is fabulous. So we got some ER. I guess she needs attack. More attack. So you'll tell me again in the comments if this build's any good. That piece looks juicy, but yeah, probably more attack. But I think she's fine. Any team I put her on, we succeed. That's how she works. She gives more damage to the team, which is pretty awesome. Of course, we have Miyabi, who is basically one of the strongest characters, if not the strongest character in the game currently. She is a Void Hunter, which I guess is like an Archon or a I forget the Wuba term, but you know. So 80 crit rate, 99 crit damage there, which I've got her weapon as well, so crit damage by 50%. And she just, she clears everything. She clears everything. So attack, crit rate. If I recall correctly, she benefits from having a bunch more crit rate, so I could probably give her some better pieces. Like that one's pretty sad. What do we have? Do we have any other pieces? Crit rate. Yeah, what do we got? All right, we're sending it, chat. Look at that. We got an upgrade. We'll lose a bit of crit rate though. Probably worth it, right? I guess I'll find out later. I guess we'll find out later. Yeah, Miyabi's really good. After Miyabi, got Evelyn. She very much reminds me of Yelan from Genshin Impact. She's fine. She's pyro. She does a ton of damage. She got kind of a unique ability where you click and hold and she snaps her fingers and everything gets deleted. Pretty great. Used her quite a bit. Got her weapon. She does pretty well. But here are my builds. That piece could have been a lot better as well. Go, some double crits. This is when I started investing more into a bit more of the builds. But as you see, I haven't gone to the end.
Asset confirmed.
I didn't show my Sandby build. Let's do that. Yeah, so as you can see, not the craziest pieces out there. And she's got her weapon as well. Got her skills kind of there. their base stats. We'll show our trigger as well. 73, 78, 162 impact. Right.
I've got your back.
Some of the standard characters, nothing special, nothing to write home about, so I'll skip over all them. Vivian is a later character. Again, I wasn't really planning to pull for her, but I couldn't really wait for 2.0, and so I got her, and she pairs really nicely. I have enjoyed Vivian. I find her character a little much, a little annoying. She likes the main character a bit too much. A bit awkward, but yeah, so that's those are the builds. I think what we'll do here is go into let's go into probably Shiyu defense first, shall we? We'll show that, and then we'll go to, like, I don't know, deadly assault, and show one of the other teams we used to clear on this particular one. So this is the teams. This time, of course, in Zenless, you've got the weaknesses and resistances. So I used a bit of a different team this time because I didn't have the panda leveled. So we just did that, and then I used Miyabi on the other side, just because. So we'll use the same team, even though I've got panda a little bit further, just so we can show you what I did. So with that, sit back and enjoy. Oh, that's right. This guy. We don't need that attack buff. Got Lucy there for damage. It says fire, but really what it means is sheer force. Let's have some fun.
Out of the way. What a nuisance.
Oh.
Cycle of yin and yang. Scatter. Swift yet steady, clear yet murky. And the winner is me! Strength and finesse.
No?
Seize the moment. Keep your guard up. She and mind as one. Shit, obliterate storm and spirit. As decreed. Ready for a fiery feast! Allow me. Eyes on me!
I don't really know her attack patterns yet, or like what all of her buttons do. She's got a bunch of different abilities. Alright, so 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Not the greatest, but Miyabi's going to clear very, very fast. Keep in mind, in Zenless, you only need to clear by the 5-minute mark remaining. And we've got Astra Miyabi, so... You can also put your characters in a better order than what I use, but this is just what I do. So there's a lot more room to optimize these.
unstoppable. I swear on
We'll
my
just send
blade.
it. Oops. And click and hold. Come on.
No forgiveness. Weakling. Purging
So
slice.
not very clean, but we're gonna clear.
I can also become an Asura. My blade.
Yep, there it is. So that's Shiyu. So as you see, we had a lot of time left over on that one. Of course, you'd expect that with Miyabi. And the lesson there for Shiyu defense, if you're new to it, is just use whatever has the resistance. So build up a lot of characters. Don't try and, for example, fight this one with ice, unless you're looking for a big challenge. If they're not listed on the weaknesses, you can absolutely use other teams. For example, over here we could use fire, we could probably use physical, whatever. Whatever you have and is available on your account. Let's see, the other end game mode is Deadly Assault. They've got the tower as well, but I'm less of a fan of that. Maybe I'll show Evelyn here. So this one I was pretty close, and then I used an ult right at the end and ended up clearing it by like quite a healthy margin. So we'll see if I can duplicate that performance. Oh, I didn't give her the teapot. Hold on. Did I? Yes.
This is the path I follow. Hey, don't look down on me.
Give you the teapot.
You want to test my hammer?
This is the build I had before. I don't know if the builds actually get locked in, but I think they change. So that little flash you saw there, you do get bonus performance points for doing that, hitting them at the right time. So you do want to do that. Get up to 4,000. Oops.
Full lockdown complete. Nothing slips through my defense.
I'm going really bad here.
Don't blame you, miss me bashing you into the ground. And the winner is me. Heads up. Precision strike. Don't even try.
Don't cross the line.
What's this one? Please, be gone! Charge, right now!
The best defense is a strong offense. Don't.
Stand still! Let me beat you into the foundations!
Oop. I don't think I'm gonna clear.
No mistake!
Full lockdown complete. Your journey ends with me.
Removing threat.
Oop.
Don't get in my way!
We'll find out.
Heads up.
Nope. Not enough. We'll try that again.
Incoming! Come on, try harder!
Block.
Up those performance points for the perfect parries. Oh. Where I can. These. That was the red ones you can't do that for.
Nothing slips through my defense.
Eat hammer!
Initiating level 1 safety.
I win! End of story!
The threat is still active.
Wow.
Don't get in my way!
Interrupted his thing when I tried to parry.
Countering. Neutralizing the threat.
Come on, let him dodge.
The best defense is a strong offense. Don't cross the line.
Please, be gone!
Suppress the target.
Didn't have Lucy's buff here.
Don't stop. Take down the target.
Don't blink! You'll miss me bashing you into the ground! Final warning.
So I'll try and...
And the winner is me!
Come on. No, completely wasted a bunch of time there, but we'll see with this ult and the stun window.
Full lockdown complete. Your journey ends with me.
That's not nearly enough.
Keep up the pressure. Precision strike, initiate.
Alright, we'll give it one more try, but what you are seeing here is raw and uncut. The authentic experience. Sometimes you do need to retry. Yeah, 15 and 5, so I had a lot of parries last time. You get 5k from the performance stuff.
That was
Oh,
as expected.
Leave it to me.
Initiating level 1 safety.
I'll win it. End of story.
Nothing slips through my defense.
that's a much better start.
The threat is still active.
Don't blink! You'll miss me bashing you into the ground!
Oh, heal him.
Countering.
Quite sure why that didn't land.
So, full lockdown complete. Your journey ends with me. Keep up the pressure.
Much better score this round.
Stand still! Let me beat you into the foundation! It was a beautiful shooting star!
Maxed out the performance score now. Oh, almost. Thought we did.
Harder! Crush it!
Heads up. Nothing breaches my defense.
Direct hit! Please, be gone!
The best defense is a strong offense. Don't
Don't get in my way!
countering. Get to safety.
And the winner is me!
And the winner is me.
Precision strike. Initiate.
There it is.
Heads up. So unprofessional.
Strike zone! No escape!
Oh man, still too short. I got 5k there too. That's not good. That's not good. All right, we'll call it there. But clearly, A little bit more practice and cleaner play. Yeah, I got 5K there, but only 13K. Had I had another Evelyn burst, it would have been fine. I think I spent too much time bursting on Coleta. Yeah, she got much higher score. Much higher score. But with that, I think we'll call it there. And yeah, hopefully that was something a little bit different than what we do here. If you are playing Zenless Zone Zero, let me know who your favorite character is and what game mode you enjoy. Is it the Endless Tower? Is it Shiyu Defense? Is it just the story? Do you miss the TV mode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, YouTube.